Welcome to Sunburst Digital's Type to Learn training video on reporting. There are 3 different icons for reporting from the navigation bar on the home screen in Type to Learn. The first is Certificates, which contains the narrative report. The next is Student Reports, which contains the status and detailed report. And the last icon is the Admin Report, which contains an overview of usage. First, let's look at the certificates. The certificates contain an individual student report. First, you're going to choose your building, and then your group, and press Create. The certificates can be downloaded and saved as a PDF or printed right away. Students also receive certificates after completing assessments, and they can print those certificates directly from their browser window, or students can go into their certificate icon from their home screen and print. The narrative report will list the student's name, their goals, their performance on their last lesson, and also their assessment. Please note that in order to print the background border and logo, you will need to enable background printing by checking the background graphics box on your print screen. From here, let's go to the student reports. And the student reports contain 2 reports, the status, which is our quick snapshot report, and then also our detailed report. So let's look at the status report. And we're going to go in and we're going to select our date range. And we can choose all of our groups or just one group, and we can generate our report. And this is considered a quick snapshot because of the color coding. The status report will list the pretest scores, and then the scores in assessment and in final challenges and lessons will be shown in 3 colors: green, yellow, and red. A green score means that students have met both the goals for words per minute and accuracy. A yellow score means that students have met the goal minimums for their words per minute and accuracy scores. And a pinkish red square means that students have not met the goal minimums. Goal minimums are a window of -7 words per minute and 85% accuracy in order to avoid having students get stuck on a lesson. So for example, a student who has a goal of 20 words per minute and 90% accuracy can get through the program with 13 words per minute and 85% accuracy. So this is just going to reduce frustration and avoid having students get stuck on a lesson, a final challenge, or assessment, and they can keep moving through the program. In the status report, you can also search for students by first or last name. So if I want to look up Kinder's pretest grade, I can. And then you also have the ability in all of the reports to manipulate the data and change the columns. So we can move a column, and we can pin it all the way to the left or all the way to the right. We can also hide data. And this can also be done over here in the report options, where we can print or export data also. And this is the status report. The next report is the detailed report. The detailed report will always default for 30 days, but again, we can change this information. We can again choose all groups or one group, and then generate the report. And the detailed report will show words per minute and accuracy scores and adjusted words per minute. We can also search within this report. We can search by first name, last name, grades, groups, date, lesson, or assessment, and activity. So if we type in final challenge, it's going to pull up all of our final challenges. And from our final challenges and our assessments, we have the ability to view an error report. And the error report within the detailed report can give you specific data for a student who isn't meeting their words per minute or accuracy goals. So let's look at an error report. When we search, the error report will give you information on keystrokes. If you hover over the bar, it's going to give you the percentage of correct for each keystroke. It will give you finger strokes, and again, you can hover over the bar for percentages. And then also hand use. The other data presented in the detailed report is the words per minute accuracy and adjusted words per minute. Adjusted words per minute is calculated by multiplying the words per minute, 72, times 0.91 equals 66 for adjusted words per minute. If we didn't want to display this in our report, we can just hide the column. We can go to reporting, and we can export just visible data into a CSV template. When we download that data, it's going to look like this, and it's only going to have the columns that we've enabled. And then we can either keep it as a CSV and save it, or we can copy and paste it into a Google slide sheet or a Excel spreadsheet to use in a presentation or a report. And that's the detailed report. And then the last report that we're going to look at is the admin report. And the admin report is a general overview report. It's going to give you information as far as our total students, our number of active students, our total time by all students, and then the average words per minute and accuracy scores in final challenges only. Again, we can manipulate information and either hide it or move it. We can change the sorting order. We can also print, export all the data or just the visible data that we want on our report. So these are the ways to view data on student usage, goals, progress, and achievement within Type to Learn. Thank you for watching this training video on reporting.